Hey there, StarCraft fans, it's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today's going to be Stork and Light. Here for you today on Neo Sylphid. Bottom left side-ish of Neo Sylphid is going to be our white Terran player. It is Stork, and in the bottom right it is Light, our purple Terran, maybe the best Terran player in the world right now. But ASL is ongoing, so we will see who it is, right? Right, okay. So, if you want to watch ASL, it's on the Africa TV YouTube channel. It's Africa Esports. They do StarCraft 2 and Brood War out there. And Tastosis casts come up a little bit after the Korean casts. So, if you don't want to get spoiled, then avoid, you know, Wikipedia and just the Team Liquid forums and stuff, and you'll be surprised at the Tastosis cast. Right, okay, so let's go ahead and see what's going on here. Nobody getting cannon rush, nobody getting proxy. There would be SCVs in the middle of the map already if that was the case, and probes just going across the map to throw down a pylon and a forge already on the way here. So no indeed. So it is a TVP here from RJB. It's a DEF CON 1 replay. Check them out, youtube.com/@RJB_TV. And a barracks coming up from Light at the standard timing. And a gateway coming up at the standard timing from Stork. From Stork, indeed. Alright, simulator coming up. Refinery from both players. We are both playing this very standard. Very safe. There are builds you can do where you skip gas, especially for Terran, and get that bunker out instead of going for gas fast to get those factory units. But not today. Light says, no. Let's go ahead and get some vultures out, maybe do some harassing ourselves. And Stork says, let's get some Dragoon pressure out and maybe have some Dragoons to deal with some early vulture pressure. So both players are thinking about what's possible here in this matchup. Steve the SCV moving out. Check him out at falconpaladin.store for Steve the SCV merch. And what's the play going to be? What are these two dudes all about? The answer is nothing crazy, right? It gets interesting after the cybernetics core is down. Are we going to expand? Are we going to try to go for like a DT rush? That'd be super cool. But with this SCV hanging out, it's kind of tough to go right into Citadel. And then all of a sudden, Light's like, really fast Citadel before expand, you say. I know what you're doing. And then Stork's like, crap. So it's tough with this SCV hanging out here. And again, it takes like 8 shots from a Dragoon to kill an SCV, and Zealots are too slow to catch this dude with his little like rockets coming out of his butt here. I mean, it's a mech suit, so that's probably not exactly where his butt is. I don't know. I don't know what the logistics are of an SCV suit, but yeah, he's like, are you going to expand? What if I were to block you? Would that be fun? No. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to block you. Stork's like, ta-da! Tossed it down. Nice try. Better luck next time, Steve. And he's like, there is a Dragoon out. Run! It does take a million hits for me to die, but I did take a couple zaps from that probe. That's a big deal. There's the expansion coming in from both players now at about the same time. I mean, what is this? I mean, it takes longer. Yeah, it takes longer to build a Nexus here, but not by a lot. What, 1,500 total HP? No, you know what? Same amount of HP here for these guys. So never mind. Both players expanding. Protoss wants to out-expand the Terran, wants to kill tanks. Terran wants to not lose tanks, and wants to not get too out-expanded by the Protoss, and wants to go out there and be active with the vultures, which is what this is. See you later. Probe numero uno. Bunker on the way. And all's well here. Machine shop coming in from Light. Vulture says, aha, but there's nothing to do, right? No probes to kill. Trying to kill a pylon or a Dragoon is just a fool's errand for that Vulture pilot. Robotics facility coming in, so yeah, we're not doing anything like DTs at this stage. Singularity charge a bit far away, and second factory timing should be about now. Spider mine research and a siege tank being produced with that money instead. Doing a Maynard transfer down here to the natural base. Very nice, very economical. Again, this strategy was discovered in like 2001, so it is ancient. It is an ancient strategy that still has its place today in StarCraft Brood War, the greatest game ever to be produced. Knocking down that egg. I'm scared to select the egg, because there's a bug on this map where if you select the egg as it's being killed by a siege tank, it crashes the game. I've seen it a couple times. I'm just going to like, ooh, that is going to die. Neat. You're going to build a factory. Well, there you go. When you have that 100 gas. Neat, neat, neat. Spider mines in play, but ranged dragoons with... Ooh, hang on. Is it not an observatory? It's not an observatory. It is instead a robotic support bay first. Interesting. It's got to be an observatory next, though, right? It's going to be Reaver stuff. This is a map that's really good for Reaver stuff. We know how this works. We know the plays. No, but seriously, though, what are you going to do about spider mines? Stork's like, I can just do the super cool thing where you go up with your dragoons, trigger the spider mine, and then back up and kill it. All in one swift, smooth motion. Just kidding. Observatory's on the way. And a Reaver's coming in here, too, because derp. What else are you going to do with a fast robotic support bay? You could go for fast shuttles, I guess. But also, it's definitely going to be Reavers. Spider mine's getting laid down by our guy. And Vulture Speed is the next upgrade to come in. Not going to be Siege mode for the Siege tanks, which is just fine. All's well that ends well. Engineering Bay coming in. And a third base from Stork about to happen. What do we got here, friends? 2 Zealots. They're waiting for their friend, the friendly Caterpillar, to come out and start wreaking havoc on SCVs and stuff. Ooh, it's a proxy starport, though. Here from Light, you can proxy whenever you want. You don't have to proxy at the start of the game. You can definitely just do it, you know, later. And this is our, yes, this is a very modern TVP move. According to Tastosis, anyway, is this get up, just keep making Marines with your barracks, bring a couple siege tanks out, get some pressure on, and if you show up in time, the Protoss will only have like 4 gateway units. And behold the 4 gateway units, except this is happening, so these Dragoons are in a lot of trouble. Marines and tanks are great, but at the same time, there are spider mines and there are turrets. And okay, nice with the spider mines. Big hit there. On the other side, though, more Dragoons are joining this party. They're going to just try to get some damage here at the robotic support bay. Oh, this reminds me of Speed versus Snow from the current ASL. SCV is forced to flee. Zealot in amongst the lambs here. Wolf amongst the lambs. Zealot going after a factory. On the other side is Stork, able to hold on here. Probes transferring up through an active war zone. I don't know about this guy. No, probes are fighting. They're not transferring at all. They're here to fight. They are dying like crazy. What is the deal? Did the shuttle get killed? What killed the shuttle? That's insane. Oh, man. No. Vultures, no. There's a Wraith. See, there was a Wraith to deal with this, but it was just a little bit too late. My gosh, on the other side, still 2 Vultures and a Siege tank. This is crazy. It's a 4-kill Siege tank. Not too bad. Gonna get wiped out here, though. And the aggression has stopped. Both players losing workers. SCVs have died. Oh my gosh, another kill on that Reaver. I wish we could see the kill count, but we're watching a replay, so we can't. But it is 38 to 37 workers right now in favor of Stork. Not exactly where you want to be. Also, forced to reveal the Wraith, which means the faster starport has been revealed to Stork as well. And third base fight Stork is here. Not that he necessarily has the worker count to really need a third base after all that stuff. So, that was aggressive on the opening. I like it quite a bit. Vulture. Oh my gosh, Vulture's just got free reign up here. Look at these probes. Oh, the probes fought a spider mine. That's very dangerous to do. But I like it. I like it a lot. And there's no cannons up here. Is this hard walled? It kind of is, but look at that position on that Vulture. The probes have to hide out a little bit, and then the Dragoons come to save the day. My goodness to gracious. All right, man. Armory coming in here from Light. What do we got? The 2 factories are good. Third factory? Yeah, there's a third factory coming in. There it is. There it is. Third factory coming up on the rubble of... Is that a factory that died? Dropship on the way. Replacement robotic support bay, because that did get sniped by that early push, which is going to slow down the... more Reavers, but holy smokes, just kidding. Reavers are here. Siege tank down. Wraith getting wiped out. Reaver goes down. Wraith is dead. Mass repair. Hug of life on that bunker, and Light holds it. Light holds the attack. Impressive stuff there. Reaver goes down. It's 52 to 44 workers. Some SCVs have died. And Light is down economically, but not as much as it's going to be a problem, I don't think. So we're going to see dropships lifted into this main base is my assumption, which is why there's a cannon in this mineral line, also to deal with Wraith harass on a mineral line. Not that a single Wraith is all that good at it, but, you know. Just in case. You don't want the Wraith to show up and kill any probes. Right. Guess what? More of these here gateways on the way. Chow, 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 chow. 6 of them in production, in fact. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I guess 1 finished warping in, so it's 5. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, and this dropship's, I don't know, there are Dragoons in here. There's an Obs out here. Nope. No. Pick it up. Pick up. Don't lose the tank for no reason. Nice hit on that Spider Mine, dude. Spider Mine Blade gets a hit off on a Dragoon here. Siege tank. Nope. That was very, very well defended. I love this observer perching spot here above these factories. Always a classic one. And there's a dropship up this way that, I don't know, I guess they went out and took some shots and maybe tried to set up here, but got sent home thanks to those Dragoons. So Stork is just doing a great job spotting where attacks are coming. It's all good. Everything is good, I gotta say. Finally, a shuttle movement upgrade is on the way. I am surprised that did not come out a little bit sooner. Third base coming in here for the Terran player. I like it. If it comes in before the 4th base of the Protoss, that's good. Although Stork has enough money to expand and a probe in the place to expand, so maybe I should nope. Instead, we went for what? A bunch more Zealots and some upgrades and stuff. Zealot legs, for example. First scan of the day comes out. And I clicked the wrong thing, but that is... Oh, let's drop more Vultures here. There's a Reaver and a Cannon. Ugh, defending. But that's not going to keep the probes alive. Not all of them, anyway. Clicked on the wrong thing there, but probes are dying. Trying to even that worker count up just a little bit here. 56 to 52. Good op spot. Look at this position. Sees the expansion. Sees the number of tanks. That's beautiful. Stork's up 139 to 91 supply. Some of that is workers, but not a lot of it. So that's a big, big difference in army value. +1 attack is done for the ground units. Siege tanks have +1 attack too. I don't know, man. Stork, you're going to be able to get up here. What is this? Vultures running around, throwing Spider Mines down. Zealots coming through, clearing them with their bodies. He dies, but he dies for ire. Vultures making a run through Spider Mines. Oof. He's going to die too. No, he's not. He's kind of got saved a little bit. And then, the drop is back here at the 3rd base of Stork. Stork's not getting a 4th base. This is nuts. Stork's not coming home to deal with this, friends. He's going to send these Zealots out to try to deal with it, but there's a lot of Vultures. And unsieged siege tanks and Vultures, and marching up into this 3rd base of light, though, is Stork. He's like, fine. Oh, dropping the Reavers on top of these tanks. Shuttle dies. Tanks die. Reaver dies. Siege tanks completely shutting down this 3rd base. Both players losing a base here. It's 2 base to 2 base, but 122 to 77 army supply. Stork is going for the kill. He's going to try to march in here and try to shut this thing down. Once again, SCVs have to be pulled to body block a little bit. One of the defensive tanks goes down. The other tank goes down, especially thanks to the help of those Zealots. This is nuts. On the other side, though, the tanks managed to drop at the natural base of Stork and shut that thing down, too. Stork's income has been absolutely obliterated. Of course, Lights isn't particularly good either, considering all the SCVs that have been pulled off the line to repair this bunker. Holy smokes, this is not good. This is really bad for both players, but it kind of especially bad for Light. No, Stork holds back. Pulls back. 2 more siege tanks have joined the party. That's what production's all about. It's very nice. In fact, another scan. Just kind of checking to see what's going on at that natural base. There are some probes there. Where did that dropship go? Heading down this way? There's nothing in it, so. All right. Woof. This is a very low econ game, not by choice, honestly. Those Zealot bombing on top of those tanks. Good stuff, man. Vultures fighting as well, and I think this is a hold. I think there are enough siege tank, Vultures, bunker in here. There's 3 dudes inside that bunker. That's not a negative amount of DPS for sure. But Stork, his 4th base is rolling. His 3rd base never actually died, and his natural base is being resaturated too. 52 to 43 workers. And this Light has to do something now. He's down bases badly, 4 to 2. He's down worker count. He is actually pretty good at overall army value now, so this push might get something done. Although nothing but mass Dragoons are being produced here. He's like, there aren't enough siege tanks to handle mass Dragoons. DT on the way, but Science Vessel has joined the party. Stork setting up. High ground siege tank getting target fired. It's not high ground. I always think it's high ground, but it's not high ground. Even though it kind of functions as such. Alright, Dragoons, did they really need to kill these tanks? And they take another one out. And another one is holding. And no, it dies. Ugh, the last Dragoon dies, but they wiped out every tank that was part of this push, and another round of Dragoons is here. Stork, kicking butt, taking names. I am loving this from him. I think he might just get this win. 9 more Dragoons in production. More tanks have showed up here for Light. He's not trying to take his third base. He needs to win this thing here and now, or I think he's just dead. D-Matrix, the siege tank. DT gets wiped out. Science Vessel proving it's worth a repair on the D-Matrix siege tank while you're at it. This is it's a hold from Stork. It doesn't look that bad, honestly. I mean, we're looking at Dragoons are being produced so many at a time here that I think Stork should be able to handle this. The tank count is not good. There are 2 more tanks joining, which helps. D-Matrix is still up. Dragoons are like, we don't care about D-Matrix. We're going to wipe out your tank again, and they do it. 2 more tanks start shelling from this distance again. +2 attack on those guys. Dragoons have +1 attack, no armor, no shield upgrades. I'm not sure it really matters with these tanks anyway. This is intense, man. This might just get an epic tag. I cannot believe the aggression that's been on display in this game. We got the vultures throwing spider mines down. Light's micro with the vultures is good. Once the zealots are gone, it's a lot easier to handle this. Okay, Dragoons are getting wiped. Vulture DPS, not great, but helping. Helping immensely. 105 to 88 supply. Stork is using his superior income, but no, Light is expanding back to his third base while this is happening. Never mind, he's not sinking all of his money into this attack. Ooh, Obs gets sniped there. Single Reaver, taking out 2 vultures. Third base is actually running for Light right now. What's that scan? Scans in, sees what we're dealing with. It's 2 zealots and a Reaver. Siege tanks can handle Reavers quite effectively. We've got a Dark Templar in production again. Science Vessel get picked off? Or is it hiding somewhere? Oh no, it's right here. I'd pull that back a little bit. That might... Oh, that Reaver shot on 4 vultures? Are you kidding me? 84 to 79 supply. This is a madhouse of an engagement. It's been going on for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes, and it's not over yet. Where do these Marines keep coming from? Is he producing Marines? He's making Goliaths. I kind of like that. Oh, the Zealot bomb wipes out a bunch of vultures. The tank goes down. The last remaining siege tank at the front is taking DT swipes. D-Matrix tries to keep it alive as long as terrenly possible, but D-Matrix doesn't last forever and the tank goes down. This is under 100 supply. Scrap-tastic, tap-tastic stuff here. This Science Vessel, man. Not enough energy for anything, but providing that very important detection against the DTs that Stork has chosen to flip in here. Ooh, yeah, now there are Goliaths. That's right. Goliaths are here. And the ability to snipe a shuttle as it tries to come over. Ugh. This is insane. This is insane. Okay. Light says the third base is maybe an easier target here. We can deal with reinforcements across this bridge a little more easily, maybe? I don't know. Beats me. Yeah, coming across this bridge is a tough ass, but oh my gosh, on the other side, guess who's here? DTs and Reavers wiping out every SCV at this third base of Light. Never mind, it doesn't exist anymore. Pretend it was never here, but the third base taking a lot of shots from these siege tanks with +2. I keep having to mention that because it's a big deal. Reaver getting hits off here inside the natural base. Another big shot, another big shot. This is absolutely banana pants. Nexus is not down, but it's going to be hard to resaturate that one. I think Light may have done this. You can high ground spot, siege up, go right after that Nexus. There's not really a lot. Where is the army? Where is the lot here? Okay, it's a lot of zealots. They're going to get up here and save... Oh my gosh, can they save the Nexus? How many more volleys? Like, one more volley? Oh, no, didn't save the Nexus. Pulled the trigger a little bit too late. Nexus down. Tanks die for their insolence, but that Nexus is down too, and Stork's one basing. Light does manage to replant his own third, and I think Light has pulled this off. What a madman. This is insane. That's it. That's your GG. Pro count plummeting here with the death of those bases. Vultures on top of all of your probes. Here at the natural base, that is the income. There is no more income for Stork, and that's a GG. Spider-Mine kills 3 Dragoons at once. And Stork is just, he can clear this out, man, but it's not working. He's trying to replant his 4th. He's desperately in here trying to replant that 4th base. Can he pull it off? I don't know, man. I don't know. This science vessel, who's provided so much value for Light, is still here, mind you. No way. There's just no way. I think this is it, right? Unless there's some kind of a massive attack that can be put on this 3rd base, or maybe get into the natural, start going after the production. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that was GG, but Stork is still here. He does scout out the proxy starport that's still building dropships to this moment, by the way. And that's why the Goliaths exist, everybody. Force the unload. GG. DT dies. Stork taps out. And Light is our winner in 21 minutes and 47 seconds. I'm not even sure what you guys are firing at up here. Probably an observer, if I had to guess what that was. But this is one of those games where I feel like any one of these players would have been able to win this game if a couple of different things had happened. But today, man, today it was Light. I feel like Stork could have pulled this off. Just a couple different things had happened here. He was on the 4 base economy. Light was on the 2. It was just beautiful. The D-Matrix stuff, the SCVs pulled up the front to heal and repair, the constant production of tanks always showing up to replace them as they died in this position. The battle of this area was so intense and so crazy, and Stork held it, but then he couldn't hold the deaths of these 2 bases almost simultaneously. And that was the problem. What a decision by Light to move over that way. So what did he made what? 7 factories today on kind of 3 bases. And that was enough. That was enough to roll with. He never really even considered getting a 4th base, I don't think. I love that Stork came down here to kill this starport. I mean, I don't know. Could he still have fought with this army? It's pretty good. It's a pretty good army. But maybe not. Stork knew. Stork knew enough he was toast. So GG. And that was fantastic. Hit that like button if you enjoyed that one. Holy smokes. 130, 136,000 points. Stork outpointed the Terran player today. That happens sometimes in losses. 400 to 200 units produced. Not quite that bad, but still pretty bad. Kills a little bit too close here for comfort that way. 13-7 buildings raised, and Stork did outspend the Terran player by about 5,000 resources in 21 minutes, which historically is just sort of enough, man. Historically, it's really just been sort of enough. So GG, man. I mean, that was fantastic. What a great display of TVP there from Light. Again, I think he might be the best Terran player in the world right now. Maybe. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how he does in this ASL. So that's going to be it for me today, though. That was incredible. And this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you like what you saw, what you heard today, you can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. You take care of yourself.